The story of Samson. The Israelites were oppressed by the Philistines, who ruled over them with cruelty. In a time of great hardship, an angel of the Lord appeared to a woman who had been unable to have children. The angel promised her that she would bear a son, and that he would be a Nazirite, someone dedicated to God from birth. The child's name would be Samson, and he would begin to deliver Israel from the Philistines. Samson's mother and father obeyed God's instructions, ensuring that Samson would never cut his hair, drink wine, or touch anything unclean. The Spirit of the Lord began to stir in Samson, and he grew into a man of extraordinary strength. As Samson grew, he began to demonstrate his incredible power. On one occasion, he tore a lion apart with his bare hands. Later, he found honey in the carcass of the lion and ate it, violating the Nazirite vow but not realizing it. Samson's strength seemed to come from God, and he used it to strike fear into the Philistines. He defeated 30 Philistines in a bet and later burned the Philistine crops by tying torches to the tails of 300 foxes. However, his greatest act of strength came when he single-handedly killed 1,000 Philistine soldiers with the jawbone of a donkey. Despite his feats, Samson had one weakness: his love for a woman named Delilah. The Philistine rulers saw this as an opportunity to capture Samson, so they offered Delilah a large sum of money if she could discover the secret to his strength. Delilah repeatedly begged Samson to reveal the source of his power, and after 3 unsuccessful attempts, Samson finally told her the truth: his strength lay in his uncut hair, which symbolized his vow to God. Delilah, seeing that he had told her the truth, sent for the Philistines. While Samson slept, Delilah had his hair shaved off. Without his strength, Samson was easily captured, blinded, and imprisoned. The Philistines celebrated their victory and took Samson to their temple in Gaza, where they mocked him before their gods. But while in prison, Samson's hair began to grow back. As the Philistine rulers gathered in the temple for a great feast, Samson called to God, asking for strength one last time. God answered his prayer, and Samson pushed against the pillars of the temple with all his might. The temple collapsed, killing Samson and thousands of Philistines. In his death, Samson killed more Philistines than he had during his life, fulfilling his mission to begin the deliverance of Israel. Samson's story is one of great strength and vulnerability, showing that even the strongest among us need God's guidance and grace.